Welcome back. This week, Project Veritas leaked part of a video call led by Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey. Take a look at this.
We are focused on one account right now, but this is going to be much bigger than just one account, and it's going to go on for much longer than just this day, this week, the next few weeks. It's going to go on beyond the inauguration.
A chilling prediction of what's to come in their plan to shut down any account they don't like. In a statement to Fox News, a Twitter spokesman said the remarks shown in the video were delivered to our more than 5,400 employees and are nearly the same words Jack shared in a recent tweet thread, offering context around and reflections on our work to protect the conversation in recent weeks. Joining me now to discuss this, the author of Firebrand, Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz, who joins me now. Good evening, Congressman Gaetz. So thanks so much for being with us. What do you say to Jack Dorsey? I mean, it's not just one person that they're going after. What does this foretell for the people of this country during the Biden administration?
The beatings will continue until the woketopia is achieved. That appears to be the message of Jack Dorsey, who doesn't just want to create a platform or an opportunity for people to share their thoughts. He wants control. And remember what Jim Jordan told us during the Russia hoax, when the FBI and the Department of Justice were creating evidence, lying, acting in devious ways toward our president. He said if they can do it to a president of the United States, imagine what they could do to the rest of us. We now see that same dogma, that same ideology applied online, where Twitter has taken the president of the United States out of the public discourse, but allows people like the Ayatollah of Iran, who regularly cheers death to America, to continue to spew vile hatred on their platform. Most conservatives are frustrated at the double standard here. They don't want to give us the opportunity to assemble, and I don't believe that the terms of service for Twitter should ever be more important than the values of the Constitution of the United States.
Well, and that's what happens when big tech, a congressman, gets bigger than the government. The government hasn't reined them in, you know, whether they're monster monopolies, whether they've got the protection of an open platform when they're editorializing, they're acting as publishers. They've got immunity. I mean, this really is the Justice Department breaking them up. You know, I'm talking about Amazon, Apple, Facebook, and then, you know, in addition to the Justice Department, making sure that they don't just willy-nilly censor people, or else they've got to be accountable under 230.
Well, President Trump warned us about this, but Congress did nothing. And it's because too many people in Congress are totally bought off by big tech. I wrote an entire chapter about it in my book, Firebrand. It's called Big Tech Hates America, and I expose the members of Congress who quite literally have members of their family working for big tech. And this isn't just Democrats. It occurs on both sides of the aisle. So now, with unified control of the government going into the hands of Democrats, we need talented state attorneys general to bring fraud actions, to bring actions for violations of terms of service and deceptive and unfair trade practices all around the country. And we need to go after this because, judges, you well know, if we don't win this fight with big tech, we won't win any other fight, because we won't even be invited to the debate to present our ideas to the people in the country.
Well, you know, you've got Andrea Ocasio, who now says, and I think we've got, is this a call for, yes, take a listen to this. Take a listen to what Andrea Ocasio says.
We're going to have to figure out how we rein in our media environment so that you can't just spew disinformation and misinformation.
Yeah, I don't know that I want
that, Congressman.
I don't know that I want to take lectures on disinformation from the person that said we have to eliminate cows, cars, buildings, airplanes, straws, and cheeseburgers to be able to live in an acceptable world. It's not enough for the left to have control of the government and technology. Now they even want control of the media because, frankly, our ideas are better. We want to put the American people first. We want to put our country first. And so you've got the far left wanting to control the four corners of debate to try to constrain dissent so that they can execute on a totally socialist left-wing agenda that would diminish America and make us look more like the rest of the countries in the world that don't have the same promise and opportunity that our great country has.
right. Congressman Matt Gaetz, thanks so much for being with us tonight.
Thank you, Judge. This is Congressman Matt Gaetz. If you liked that video, make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on social media, and join us on our daily podcast, Hot Takes with Matt Gaetz, on your favorite podcast listening platform.